Hey y'all, it's the Ripper with Rip One Outdoors. Hey, got a brand new bike here. We fixing to take a ride, go get a pretzel. I'm gonna tell you about it. This is Lectric Xpeak 2.0. On the website it lists the Xpeak 2.0 as a mountain bike all-terrain. I'm gonna show you a few modifications that I done to it to change the nature of it a little bit. Maybe make it into a cruiser. But do we have the ultimate cruiser? I don't know, you'll have to ride along with us to see. Y'all come on, let's go get a pretzel. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. All right, everybody, we rolling and recording here, so. Yeah, take a look at that blue sky. I tell you, I told somebody yesterday that the weather here has been miserable for the last couple of weeks. It's been really, it's always something going on. It's cold or rainy or something or another. Yeah, as we mentioned to y'all, we're on the Lectric Xpeak 2.0. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not gonna get into all the details of this bike, because I feel like it's probably like beating a dead horse, because so many people has reviewed this bike and I'm probably way down the list. But I am gonna stop up here. If there's nobody there by where the horse is at, I may stop there and I'll show y'all a few things that I did to it. The bike is listed in the website as a mountain bike, a all-terrain, whatever. Big fat tire bike. But I'm not gonna use it at that. If y'all hear something vibrating, it's this lock. It's the electric lock that I got on here. It don't really bother me because I'm used to it. But just in case y'all heard that. Yeah, we don't have nothing going on here. Except old brown horse out there. Let's give him a ring of the bell. Yeah, let's stop here at the old place, y'all. All right, yeah, let's show y'all a few things about the bike. And a few things that I told you I changed a few things. And we'll get up on the handlebar first thing. And it had a handlebar that was pretty straight, and it was right down on the stem here. So I took that off. I put an adjustable stem. This is 110 millimeter. And I put a handlebar that's got a little rise here to it. That's probably 4 or 5 inch rise. But it doesn't sweep back. It's a straight out, almost straight out handlebar. I got this idea from Lance out in California, who had reviewed his, and he used the same handlebar, except Lance, I cut 2 inches off of each end of mine, just to bring it in just a little bit. Got things a little more crowded on the handlebar, on the dashboard here, but that's okay. Still got room for my phone holder, bell, everything's good. So yeah, that's the handlebar. Same color display that we've been seeing on the newest electric bikes that's coming out. Put my bar end mirror over here. It's got hydraulic brakes. Like I say, I'm not gonna go through all the details. One thing I did do is the way they had this light mounted was up here. I didn't like that. I brought this light back down and put it down here. I manufactured me a little bit of a little bitty bracket right there from an old bracket, probably off an old Magicycle bike or something like that. And then I mounted this light there. That's good and solid and sturdy. Plastic fenders, as we're normally used to. Chow Yang tires, they call these the hippo skin. Just Chow Yang tire, nothing special about them. Nothing else fancy up here. I mean, out of the ordinary that you wouldn't have saw on the original get up. Yeah, as I'd say, I did put my bar end mirror on here. 750 watt motor. I mean, like I say, I'm not going to get into all of those details. Quick release on the pedals. 203 millimeter brake rotors on the front, 180 on the back. Really stops really good, y'all. I like the fork. That's that T80 fork. And yeah, really like that fork. Let me show y'all the rack back here. When I got this bike, I thought everything was pretty good with it till I got it out and got to looking at it. And there was something that was cattywampus about it. And I got to looking and I said, oh Lord, I got a broke bolt right here. The head of that screw was broken off. And this thing was bent all out of whack. So I got to looking, I said, that thing is bent. Let me show y'all, let's see. Right here, I'll put a picture of what it looked like when I got it, okay? Then I'll put a picture of the broke screw and maybe another picture of me getting the screw out and things like that. But I almost contacted Lectric and told them to send me another rack. But then I got to thinking, I said, you know what, I can bend this thing and straighten it back out. And that's what I did. Now this is a heavy steel rack. It's really, really tough to bend. But I took this big old soft blow hammer I had. I call it Thor's hammer. It had a head that big around on it. And I got that thing down on the hard surface there at the house. And I beat the yard dog out of it until I got it straightened up. And look at it now. Again, I'll put the before picture. And now there's your after picture right there. Pretty doggone straight. So, no, I could have contacted Lectric and got into big to-do about that and got them to send me another one, but there wasn't no use in me doing all that when I could straighten it out. Put another screw in there. But other than that, hey, we rolling along pretty good on it. Let's get back on the road. Yes, sir, it feels good to have a beautiful sunny day. I think it's about 69 degrees, something like that. What a day, what a day. The sky's as blue as that blue outhouse out there in that field. I don't know what the outhouse is doing out there in that field. Yeah, it's a blue outhouse out there. The horses sure can't use it. I guess it's for the owner. Yeah, and looking to try to build me a nice cruiser out of this bike. It wasn't really that hard. Change the handlebars out. Yeah, I usually change out some things anyway on these bikes, and first thing I usually change is the seat post. Put me one of them on there. Doesn't matter what kind of seat post it's got. I usually put a Suntour. Why? Because I got several of them. So I got the bike where I'm seated comfortably on it. I pretty much got probably 90% of my extension on my legs. I could raise this seat and get a little bit more, but we're doing okay. But yeah, I like this handlebar system here. And I like the way that I mounted that headlight down there. I got that. It was just too much up here, y'all. Too bulky. Too much congestion in there in the handlebar. Change that up a little bit. Make things work for you. So the question is how do I feel about it as being the ultimate cruiser? And I'm gonna tell y'all, yeah, I tell you, as far as comfort is concerned, the bike is as comfortable as any one I've ever had. It's got a good ride. You know what it reminds me of is reminds me of my old Magicycle Cruiser. That Magicycle Cruiser was a comfortable bike to me, but it sure does. It reminds me a lot of it. We're gonna keep on trucking. I think she got that. I told y'all it was a pretzel, but I don't think it's gonna be a pretzel. I think it's gonna be a sandwich. But she got that ordered. So we're gonna ease on up here. I'm gonna run out the airport road there. Do a little bit of pedal assist test. And I'll show y'all how that's going. But I like the power and the torque that it's got. And it's got I didn't show y'all back there by the horses, but it's got this thumb throttle and it's on the left side. Now y'all, I don't have a problem with it being on the left side or right side, but this thumb throttle on here is just like the one that's on the Express. except the Express, if I'm not mistaken, it's on the right side. Well, I don't know why they would switch, but still, I don't have a problem with it either way. It's got the 8-speed shifter with the Altus derailleur. I mean, all that's, hey, that's all works good. I think it's 11 by 32 back there. That does real good. Like I say, as far as torque is concerned, if I mash it, it goes. Now, if there is a problem, and I knew it was going to be this way, is it stops at 20 miles per hour. You know, Lectric classifies the bike as a class 1, 2, or 3. Now, I have watched some reviewers that reviewed this bike, and they say, I'm going to show you just how fast we can get this bike up to 28 miles per hour. And I'm like, okay, I want to watch this. But problem is, they have to pump them legs like they're running from a snake. Y'all, I don't have that kind of pumping power, so to speak. I would rather have a bike that you could take with the throttle, and it's not bound to any pedal assist levels or anything like that, but you can mash that throttle and it goes right directly to 28 miles per hour. But this one is not that. Now, does that create a problem for me? Maybe yes and maybe no. Y'all pretty much know me. I mean, if I go over here and go through these intersections, when I go to take off, I like to have the full power. There comes FedEx. So let's just start from scratch up here, and I'll show y'all what we're doing as far as pedal assist. Now, I haven't changed anything about, I mean, I usually change out the Freewheel. I haven't changed that. I haven't had a need to, but crank is all stock, okay? So let's see what pedal assist 1 does. And I'm just gonna pedal normal, okay? Use my throttle to get me started. Then I'll take off pedaling. Pedal assist 1. It's about 11 miles per hour. Let's bump it up to 2. Again, we're just normal pedaling. 13.9. Let's go to 3. $16.1. Let's go to 4. Somebody's fixing to dig hell out by the roots up here with that equipment. I don't know what they're doing. Let's see, I'm in 4. That's 18.8. Let's go to 5. That's about 20. And that's about where it tops out. Yeah, they got some equipment there, y'all. They fixing to build something in there. Tell you what, there's some good firewood back up in there. So yeah, 20 miles per hour. Now, and you say, well, why you don't like that? Because I have a bike. It has 3 pedal assist levels. You know what them people's doing up yonder? They crawfishing. That's exactly what they're doing. They dipping crawdads. They got them some lines set out somewhere on the river. And they dipping crawdads. We used to do it here for years. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I got a bike that's got 3 levels of pedal assist. And in pedal assist 1, I can pedal it normally with not using any excess pedaling, and I can pedal it up to about 19 miles per hour. In pedal assist 2, I can pedal it up to about 23, 24. And pedal assist 3, I can take it right on to 28 mile per hour. That's what I kind of halfway expected out of this one, but I'm not getting that performance out of this one. It seems to like 20 mile per hour. My goodness. That looks like one of the rigs that was down at the sand pit, or dirt pit down there. I see another one back up in yonder. I don't know, somebody's got some plans for something there. Well, I have to ask, what y'all fixing to build up in there?
Purvis County Technology Park.
No kidding. Son, it's been a long time.
I thought that was you.
Yeah, I thought that was you. Yeah, good seeing you.
I come through there yesterday. I said, damn, I ain't seen Richard a long time.
Yeah, well, I ride my bike all up through here all the time, you know. Son, they got some equipment there. They fixing to tear hell out by the roots, ain't they?
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. Well, you know what? I'm glad they're doing something
They building it
beneficial with it.
And then they're not gonna be sold yet.
Yeah.
They're just building the demo. You know?
Right, right.
And then we're putting in a road right past that light pole. It goes all the way to the back around there.
Yeah.
For them to view property.
Well, y'all getting around there pretty close to Billy Wayne and them, ain't you?
That is Billy Wayne over there.
Is it? Yeah.
I knew that was his
It's
truck.
Billy
I
Wayne.
walked in there yesterday.
Yeah, that's him.
Had that gate in there. And
Yeah.
the truck parked up against it.
Yeah, that's him.
Jeremiah Hanson last night. I said, is that Billy Wayne's?
Yeah,
He said, yeah. He said, if the back of it's blue, it is. I said, well, I didn't see the back of it.
yeah. I see some people dipping crawdads out there. You know, Daddy used to bring us out here with a pole and set nets out in these old ditches. We did it for years. That's back when it was plantation oaks.
Catching crawfish.
Yeah. Yeah, that's back when it was plantation oaks. You remember them days? Yeah. Well, it's pretty blue sky, ain't it?
Yeah.
I tell you right now. I hope it holds out for a while.
Most of the week, I think. Got a little chance.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Well, let me get on. I got to go pick Susan up a sandwich up there at that
Good to see you,
pretzel.
Richard.
Good seeing you.
I've been wondering.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, I went down AC McQueen or AC Adams or whatever that is.
AC McLean. Yep.
And yesterday.
Yep.
And I wonder where he's at now.
Y'all take care. We'll be talking to you later. So yeah, getting back to the pedal assist. I mean, y'all, it does good. It does good. And I'll just show you. Now I did go in and adjust some settings to where I think that's P level 22 that I adjusted. I did set the top speed in P08, and then I went to P22, I believe it is, and set where it's going straight to 20 mile per hour on the throttle. So here we go. And it gets to 20 mile per hour and it just says, it flattens out right there. It won't go one mile per hour faster. Can you pedal it? Yes. And there's 28 right there. So you can pedal it up to 28 mile per hour, and maybe it's not as hard as what I thought, but I like that throttle that will go all the way to 28 just like that, you know, that's what I like. Maybe that knocks it down just a little bit from being the ultimate cruiser for me, but I still like it, y'all. I still like it a lot. It's comfortable. It's got plenty of torque. It's got plenty of power in that 20 amp hour battery down there. That battery's a little fidgety to get in and out. I guess I just need to learn to work with it more. But yeah, normal pedaling in pedal assist 5, we're 20.5 right here. I would rather it be normal pedaling 28 mile per hour, but it's not. And I even throwed me a 52 tooth chain ring on there to see if that helped anything, and it didn't. It didn't change a thing. But it's good. I'm good with it. But in order for it to be my ultimate cruiser, it would be going 28 right now in pedal assist 5. Ain't it a pretty day, y'all? Look at that blue sky. About 69, 70 degrees. Let's see what my time is. Oh, I'm a little bit late. I told Susan to tell her we'll be all right. She can warm the sandwich up. She gotta warm it up anyway, I imagine. Cause time I get back to the house, it's gonna be cold. But that's all right. Well, they got Old Glory down today. It'd be a good day to paint that flagpole. But yeah, we cutting along here pretty good. I mean, we 21 miles per hour. It's not bad. But a very comfortable bike. Step through at 19.5 inches, y'all. So that may be a little high for old timers like myself that has knee problems and leg problems and hip problems, but you know, I'm managing it pretty good. Somebody got them a load of barrels up there. Yeah, it's not a wired cruiser. That's gonna do close to 40, but you know what? It don't have the motor that wired cruiser has. So you gotta compare apples with apples. All right, we're gonna pull through here. Well, I see her over there at the other side there today. That's a little bit different place than what I'm used to seeing her. I guess she respects the fact that a Chaffalia's gotta have parking too. Hey,
How are you?
my wife called in a sandwich, I believe.
Okay.
It's I think it's a, yeah.
We got it for you.
Good deal. She must just got a half, huh?
I don't know. It's the black one with the blue writing on it. All I
Uh,
don't know what the series is. It's got a series, but I'm not sure
Okay.
which one it is. I mean, it's bigger than that, like the tall one. I
Yeah.
can't get on it.
Yeah, this is how I spend my lunch breaks, riding back and forth and around and back. We'll see y'all. All right. All right, that didn't take but a minute. Yeah, I guess y'all heard that. The girl's telling me her husband's got a Magicycle bike. Don't know which one, but Magicycle pretty popular. But I don't think they popular as these electric bikes. This is the most popular bike company in the United States. Mostly because they are US based and they have customer service right here in the United States that's gonna help you. You can call them, you can email them or whatever, and they'll get right back with you. That's what I like about them. That's why I like to recommend them also. I was going Saturday morning, I believe it was. It was dark, dreary, it was rainy Saturday morning, it was cold. And I decided I'd go and get to town and get some gas for the lawnmowers and all. Get ready, because we got to start cutting grass there at the house. Pollen's already blowing all over the place. I was riding up Highway 11 and met somebody on an e-bike coming right down the highway. Now, Highway 11 is about like this, except this road has more of a shoulder than Highway 11 does. And Highway 11 is a US highway. And I just kind of thought, you know, there's no way under creation that I would ride my bike down that highway, and that's one of the busiest highways around here, and expect everybody to move over for me. I wouldn't do it. Nope. We're doing pretty good. We're heading on back to the house. Got a sandwich in the back. We've had a good ride, good exercise. Thank the Lord we got good weather to get out and ride in. All right, y'all, we done pulled over right up here by the old dirt pit here where we've ended the video many times. And once again, give you a good look at the bike. I better turn this pedal assist back to 0 before it takes off on me, runs off in that pit. But there's that thumb throttle I was telling you about. You got your trigger shifter over here. Yeah, that's really nice. But not much else I can say about it, but I can tell you this, that I had a problem with the rack. It was bent to hecking back, but I took matters into my own hands and I beat that thing into submission and got it bent back in place. Y'all saw the pictures on that. A lot of people would have boxed the whole bike up and sent the whole bike back. Ripper's not gonna do that. But yeah, I love the bike. It's a nice bike that gives you a rewarding experience to ride it. And you know, I've moved some things around, I've changed some things, I've added different handlebar, moved that light. I made the bike to where it fit me good. And I made it to where it fit my needs. But yeah, I like it, and I look forward to many, many rides on it. If you haven't already, y'all found a link down there in my description, or in that first comment, there's a link there. You can take that link and go to Lectric and check out everything that I may have not have told you about this bike. It'll be there. Pricing, I'll leave that up to them, and but I can tell you this, that it's very well worth the money, I believe. We didn't tell y'all no story this time, but I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a video at the end of this video, and that's gonna be a story that about my daddy and them back during the Depression, and talking about how hungry people can get, and how bad off families and all were back in the Depression. So I got a little bike ride down there on Ridge Road, and leave y'all with a story on that one right there. But so y'all look for that one. And hey, until we see y'all again out there, we appreciate the ones that's been subscribing silently. We went over 2,000, and I think we're up to around 2,040 or something like that. And those are good, honest, and rock solid subscribers. I believe those are people who really like my channel and support my channel. We appreciate that. God bless you. Until we see y'all again, this is Rip One Outdoors. We're fixing to head to the house and eat this sandwich.